Hello, everyone. Welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. Just in case we haven't met before, my name is Rachel. Today we are doing a full body flow, so find some space to move and let's get started. All right, so we are going to begin today sitting cross-legged if possible, or any comfy seat will do. But we're going to place our hands on the ground beside us, so lightly rest your fingertips. Press into the ground a little bit to really lengthen your spine. Now you can close your eyes at any time. You can stay seated nice and tall as well, or you can try to lean forwards. Let your chest fall down towards your legs and your fingertips that are lightly pressing into the ground, let them continue to do so. Just very gently pressing the fingertips into the ground. And then using an inhale, you can lift your upper body back up, sitting tall once again, and take another inhale to reach your right arm out to the side and up above you. Walk your left fingertips away, but keep lightly pressing them into the ground. Take a big side stretch here. You might lift your chin up, and you might turn your chin down. And then using an inhale, you can come back through center, fingertips of both hands to the ground again. Lengthen your spine. Take a moment to sit tall or to lean forwards again. Notice your feet, your hips. A light press of your fingertips into the ground and an inhale to bring you back up if you did fold. So lightly press your hands down. Take an inhale to let the left arm come out, up and over. Walk your right fingertips away, push into them. Reach up, lean over, maybe lift the chin, and maybe turn the chin down. And then using an inhale to come back through center. We're going to take a moment to cross our legs the other way. If you are seated in a way where you can switch sides, do so. And if you want to just change how you are seated, you can do that as well. Recenter yourself though. Maybe feeling a little bit weird if you're crossing your legs the way that you don't usually do. Fingertips to the ground. Our fingertips are such a great support. Just a gentle press into the ground to help lift the chest off the low back. So take a moment to sit tall. Let your shoulders fall from your ears too. If you want to fold forwards, you can fold. With that gentle press of your fingertips into the ground. And using an inhale to lift up again. Once you're sitting tall, take another inhale to let the right arm come out, up and over. Walk the left fingertips away and push into them. Maybe lift the chin up and maybe turn the chin down. Using an inhale to come back through center, fingertips to the ground on either side of you, lengthening through the spine. And then your left arm can reach up and over. Walk the right away, reach up, maybe lift your chin, and maybe turn it down. Using an inhale to find your way back up through center, fingertips to the ground beside you, lengthening the spine, and one more chance to fold if you would like to fold. Awesome, you guys. Use an inhale to lift. You can uncross your legs or give your knees a hug, a squeeze in any kind of way if you'd like. Sway it out, rock it out. Just notice how you feel so far. We're going to make our way to tabletop though, onto our hands and onto our knees. Spreading your fingers nice and wide, maybe swaying your hips side to side. We're going to tuck our toes under. We're going to take a very little hover of our knees. So pull your belly button back towards your spine, push your hands, hover your knees, feel your entire body turn on or wake up. Take another inhale, and then as you exhale, bring your knees down. You can untuck the toes, resting on the top of the feet, and then same thing, maybe a nice little hover of the knees. Squeeze what you gotta squeeze, press into the ground. Breathe. Awesome, you guys. Let your knees come down. Relax. Maybe you can reach your arms forwards and in front, and then let your chest melt down for a puppy dog stretch. Feel your shoulders. Forget about your quads. And using an inhale once again to help you come back up. Move your hands in under the shoulders, spread the fingers wide, tuck your toes, and this time lift your knees all the way up to downward facing dog. You might pedal your feet a few times. Push into the ground though, take a nice deep breath in and out. And then using an inhale, you can gaze forwards as you exhale. Walk all the way up to the top of your mat. Taking an inhale for a half lift once you get there. And as you exhale, folding forwards. Inhale to come all the way up to standing. And as you exhale, lower your arms to your sides. Take a shoulder roll. As you inhale, reach up and exhale, fold forward. Inhale into a half lift and exhale to fold. Inhale all the way up, reach up. Exhale, lower your arms. Another shoulder roll if you want one. And an inhale to reach up. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach up. Exhale, lower your arms down to your sides. Beautiful, you guys. All right, we are going to stay standing, doing a little bit of balancing. If you need to move to hold on to something, please do. But let's start on our right foot. Our left foot's going to try to lift in some way. Maybe we can hold on to it. Hug the heel towards the glute with one hand, maybe with both hands. A little quad stretch. But mostly finding your balance. Focusing on something that's not moving. And if you've got your left foot lifted right now, we're just going to bring it down and we're going to switch. We'll stand on our left foot. We'll try to float the right one. Hold whatever you got to hold on to, or grab a hold of your foot, one hand or two. Balancing, breathing, a little quad stretch. Awesome work, you guys. Bringing your foot down to the ground. A little shake of the legs if you'd like. We're going to switch sides again. Standing on the right foot, the left foot lifted. If you want to get a little bit more specific with how you're holding onto your foot, you might try to hold on to the inside edge of it. Opening the shoulder a little bit more, the chest a little bit more, but still trying to look forwards. Maybe not able to bring the heel as close to the glute as you can if you're holding onto the outside of the foot, but just see what happens. Maybe we'll try to look down and lift our knee up and behind us. So you can look down, you can let your knee lift as high as it wants to, and maybe bend your right leg and try to touch the ground. If your hand does touch the ground, you could try to straighten the leg. Pressing your foot into the ground, your fingertips too. And then you're going to slowly come back up. Woo! Keep the balance and let your foot go and shake out whatever you need to shake out. We're going to switch sides, standing on our left foot, reaching back for the right. Only if you want to get specific, get specific. You don't have to. Should you want to hold on to the inside edge of the foot though, you can. See how it goes, see how it feels. Stay as you are, do what you want, or try to look down. Try to lean forwards as you let your knee lift higher and higher behind you. Maybe you can bend your left leg so you can touch the ground with your fingertips. If so, maybe as you push into your fingertips, your left leg will lengthen for you and you can push more into your foot. Just see what happens, see how it goes. And if you're leaning forwards as gracefully as you can, come back up to standing and let your foot go. Give yourself a nice little shake. Let's find the top of our mat for a moment. Roll your shoulders back and down and take a nice big inhale to reach up. As you exhale, fold forwards. Inhale into a half lift. And as you exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. And exhale, lower your arms to your sides. Beautiful. Okay, just one more chance to balance on either side. And maybe get a little bit specific again. So standing on your right foot, if you want to hold on to the foot this time, join me holding the outside edge of your foot. Okay, so our heel maybe can get a little closer to the glute. We are still going to try to tip forwards though. Okay, keep that heel snug. If you can bend the knee, bring the fingertips to the ground. Then maybe straighten your legs or leg, just one leg. And then maybe try to open your belly button, your chest to the left, continuing to hold your heel towards your glute, maybe looking to the left. Nice work. Can you look down again if you did open it up? Bend the knee, get ready to stand. Woo, woo, woo. Let your foot go, shake out your legs, and we will switch one final time. Joining me, opening up a little half moon variation, holding the outside edge of the foot again. Maybe this is where you stay the entire time. Maybe you start to lean forwards, bending the knee, trying to bring your fingertips to the ground. Maybe pushing into them and straightening the leg again. And then maybe you're able to open the belly button, the chest, maybe even the gaze to the right. All the while hugging your heel towards your glutes. And if you're getting really wobbly like I am, really push your left hand and foot into the ground. Awesome, you guys. Come back down and then lift back up. And let your foot go and give your body a shake. Find the top of your mat if you're not already there. Roll your shoulders back and take an inhale as you reach up. Exhale as you fold forwards. Inhale into a half lift, and as you exhale, fold down, plant your hands, step your feet back to your downward facing dog. Push the ground away. Maybe a nice pedal through the feet, but stay for just an inhale. And as you exhale, you can let your knees come down. We'll cross our ankles and take a seat, bringing our legs in front. Maybe giving your knees a hug or a squeeze. But just slow down. Take a moment. We're going to be letting the knees fall out wide, making our way to butterfly. So bring the soles of your feet together. Lengthen your spine. Maybe continuing to press your fingertips into the ground to support you. Maybe leaning forwards and still lightly pressing your fingertips into the ground. Just a very gentle press. And letting the chest just melt forwards as much as it wants to. Letting an inhale lift you. We're going to send our legs wide, with or without the help of our hands. So maybe you can bring your legs out nice and wide. Wide straddle without using your hands, or maybe you need them, that's fine. Point your toes up, lengthen your spine, and maybe you're still pressing your hands into the ground or your fingertips into the ground. Lift the chest up. Stay here or tip forwards again, keeping that little press of the fingertips into the ground. Using an inhale to lift if you're folding. Legs can come back together with or without the help of your hands. But hug your knees in again, rock or sway side to side. We are going to lay down on our backs. So lower yourself down, and you can hug your knees to your chest if you'd like. Maybe sway side to side. And if you want to reach for your feet and come into happy baby, it's a gentle press of your low back down. Finding the soles of your feet up. Maybe you'll let your feet fall together. Maybe the soles of the feet touch, your knees staying wide. Diamond shape with your legs, even though your feet are still lifted. And then maybe you'll start to widen your feet again and lengthen the legs. Wide straddle. Press up the low back into the ground. And taking another breath. Before you bring everything back in, back together. For another hug or squeeze of the knees. Rock or sway side to side. And then you can let your legs go. Bring your feet back down to the ground. Send your legs out long, wide. And rest your arms somewhere comfy. Just notice the ground beneath you. Take a slow breath in and out. Just enjoy a few moments here in Shavasana. As always, I encourage you to stay here for as long as you have time for. Thank you for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your day, and until next time, namaste.